What if I told you there was an NBA player who literally couldn't make a normal pass? And no look, reverse, impossible passes that became legendary, moves no one else could even dream of reproducing. Jason Williams was simply one of the most spectacular passers in NBA history. These highlights are still among the best you can find on YouTube from one of the greatest point guards of all time. But how did he develop this unique playing style, the same style that led his team to an NBA title in 2006, and why on earth did he choose to make his passes more complicated than they had to be? To understand that, we have to go back to his beginnings, to a small high school in West Virginia, where it all started. Jason Williams was born in Bell, a tiny town with fewer than 1,000 residents. The future often meant a manual job or a quiet life without many ambitions, but Jason wanted something else. His father, Terry Williams, was a state police officer, a strict, no-nonsense man who valued discipline. He wanted his son to grow up with solid values, to understand the rigor of hard work. Yet he also knew Jason wasn't like other kids. From a young age, he had a natural ease with a basketball, a gift no one had taught him, and he had one huge advantage. Terry had the keys to the gym, the high school, the world. While other kids hung out after school or played video games, Jason spent his nights dribbling and shooting, alone in an empty gym. Anytime he wanted, day or night, it was his playground, his laboratory. And this wasn't ordinary training. No coaches, no drills, no structured plays. Jason played for fun. He invented absurd passes, tried insane dribbles, attempted impossible shots. He tested everything he could imagine. His thing, doing things differently. Where other kids practiced fundamentals endlessly, Jason experimented. He saw basketball as art, as theater. Every action had to be memorable. He even set himself strange challenges, dribbling with weights on his wrists, shooting blindfolded. Hours spent dribbling in the dark honed an exceptional ball touch that would later make him an NBA monster. It was in that empty gym that he shaped his unique style. When Jason entered 2-point high school, he wasn't a star yet. Talented, yes. Exceptional, absolutely, but he needed someone to understand his game. Enter Randy Moss. Yes, the Randy Moss, future NFL Hall of Famers, one of the greatest receivers of all time. Before football, Moss was a basketball machine, and the two became inseparable. They hung out off the court, talked hoops endlessly, and understood the game the same way. Jason with his magical passing vision, Randy with his insane athleticism and speed. On the court, it was basketball unlike anywhere else. Jason could throw blind, behind the back, one-handed passes, and Moss would already be there for the dunk. Their connection seemed supernatural. Early season victories became massacres. Opponents simply couldn't keep up. And as the season progressed, the pressure grew. Everyone was talking about them. Everyone knew this point guard was special. Playoffs came. Jason continued his brilliance, turning every possession into a highlight. Then came the finals. Everyone wanted to watch this match. 2 Points High School, spectacular and unpredictable, versus Martinsburg, a well-oiled, disciplined team used to big stages. Jason set the tempo, no fear. Behind the back fast breaks, crushing dunks. The crowd erupted, but Martinsburg adapted, blocked passing lanes, slowed the pace. Jason kept dazzling, scoring impossible shots, but Martinsburg matched him every time. The game went to the final seconds, and despite 26 points and 10 assists, Jason's team fell short. It wasn't the end, it was just the beginning. After high school, Williams should have been recruited by every top college, but his flashy style scared some scouts. Too flashy, too uncontrollable, streetball-like in a world valuing efficiency. Initially committed to Providence, an unexpected event changed his path. The coach he was recruited by left for Clemson, and the new coach didn't see Jason as essential. Another point guard was recruited, Shamgod Wells, later known as God Shamgod, a legendary dribbler in his own right. Jason realized he'd spend most games on the bench. Unthinkable for him. He wanted to play, he wanted to show his talent. Enter Billy Donovan. Donovan, a former point guard, saw Jason not as uncontrollable but as a genius. Marshall University wasn't a powerhouse, but Donovan wanted Jason to transform the team. Jason had to sit out a season due to NCAA transfer rules, training hard without playing official games. Every day, drills with weighted balls, hours of passing and dribbling practice. Finally, when he played freshman season stats, 13 points, 6 assists per game. His speed, blind passes, and improvisation revolutionized revolutionized Marshall's play. By the time Florida called Donovan, Jason faced a dilemma: stay as the star at Marshall or transfer and wait another year to play. Jason chose to follow his mentor. His first game at Florida after waiting 2 years, he was explosive, faster, and more unpredictable than ever. December 3rd, 1997, a legendary moment, 17 assists in one game, record-setting. The NCAA noticed he was now a ticket to the NBA, yet trouble followed. Repeated marijuana suspensions jeopardized his career, but scouts were still watching. June 24th, 1998, Sacramento Kings risk everything and select Jason Williams with the 7th pick. NBA had never seen anything like him. From day one, Jason electrified the league, turning Sacramento into the most exciting team to watch. Yet his flashy style annoyed coaches and teammates. Risky passes, turnovers, off-court issues. By 2001, he was traded to Memphis. August 2nd, 2005, Jason is traded to Miami Heat, joining a team aiming straight for an NBA title. He adapted, became more efficient, less flashy, and led the team to victory. June 20th, 2006, Jason Williams became an NBA champion. All failures, criticisms, and trades led him here. Next seasons were harder: injuries, team struggles. Retired in 2008, returned briefly with Orlando before retiring for good in 2011. 13 seasons later, Jason Williams leaves the NBA as one of the most unique and unpredictable players of his era. Not a traditional point guard, but a true basketball legend. The question remains, does he belong among the top 10 greatest basketball players of all time?